something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. You still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. I'm a man with a massive plan, good in my head and don't give up. Now I lose again, I'm a losing just the bad statistics that I didn't matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, now holding the wall, gonna come in the so banging hot and langing. I'm a man with a dig and a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for all that I'm gifted, how we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant, how we gonna do it? Dance on the barrelhead, no double, how we gonna do it? Get what I want, cause I'm raw and gifted, karma's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the plea. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay. With no resistance now. Do it. What we gonna call it?
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and our my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Why?
On play action, here's Dak. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah, here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. He'll blow his way forward for a couple. He's Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, Dak. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Then we're going to 53.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Auburn is good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
You heard the man, the love controller, the level king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
Nix, out of throw here on 1st down. They set up the screen for Dobbins.
So you come back out here after watching watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
At their own 32-yard line.
We're going to 54.
Play fake. Prescott. That's complete to Cavante Turpin. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
To throw is Prescott. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Formation for the Cowboys.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. For Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And will only be able to muster a couple of yards. Damone Clark there to get him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
He'll go play action with Nix. Now he'll run it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
29-yard line.
Ready? Right here, huh?
That's quickly out to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitching catch on first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on it. Like, when you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, why? Then we're going to 53. 26.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
There we go. 48. We're going to 54, why?
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
47. 26.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Out to his right. To the sideline. That is caught, but, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and 3rd down. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Very good. Right there. There we go. Kill.
From the shotgun, it's down. Oh, he's got the defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Riley Moss.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
A first down throw for Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Flush to his right. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he will go all the way. Taysom Hill for the touchdown. That is second TD catch of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he gets this close to the 40, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
It is second and 6. The play action. It's Prescott. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Ryan Cook there defensively to knock that one away. This is 3rd and 6. Now Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That is caught. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out to the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On second down, it's Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
23 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. And that will be a first down. To throw is Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 21. Our home team 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Williams now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And a first down. 1st and 10.
Nix on 1st and 10. Into space at the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
19 yards.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games. 19 for this one.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take take it back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Second down. Mix. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Oh, my son. Check, go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Here's Nix to throw. This one out to Watson. And good yardage there after the catch will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53.
On first and 10, Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets up to the 24.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
47. Yeah. There we go. Here we go, 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Yeah. Here we go.
They'll motion the slot man right. Again, Prescott to the air. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup's good for 29 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Right there. Hey, 47.
They'll throw again. Dak. Left side. Caught by Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Prescott again. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the air again. Prescott. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Yeah, here we go. I take line in. We're going to 54. Line in. 26.
That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Our home team, 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That one on target to Watson. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back with the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, it's Williams. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Line in. 26.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having. throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
19 yards.
That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass.
Here we go again.
2nd and inches.
One side in, watch the key. Bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Nix.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins has a touchdown. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And his guys are able to edge a bit closer.
Our home team, 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They put Pickens in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Yeah! There we go.
Play action now. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now it's Williams. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
26-yard line.
I think every running back dreams that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And no jazzy turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here we go, 47. I got him. 26.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 10.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Then we're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jonah Ellis in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Slot man in motion right. Run now on 2nd down, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
It's a loss of a yard.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, 40. Here we go. 1-8. Then we're going to 53. Switch, hey. Under. Go. Get out there. 26.
Now we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Here we go. 1-8. 26.
Now Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Yeah, here we go. I take 1-8. Here we go, 54. 1-8.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
Jaden Blue, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Williams now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just side of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Forced to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. It covers 51 yards. A A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Rolling right. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Cowboys have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Nixon on first and 10. The slant licked in by Moore. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a first down.
Back to throw is Nix. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another first down.
Throwing. Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they'll take this down inside 35.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 33.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the middle of the field this time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah! There we go. Wide. Hey, kill. 47. We're going 47. What do you think?
Second down, Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here we go. What do you think?
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Well, I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead, but when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's 2nd and 6. That is Ferguson in motion.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, line.
We'll go with the drop play here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's a designed run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. In this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Team 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hold my set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. Complete to R.J. Harvey. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.